how's it going? In today's video, I want to help you sound a little bit more like a native Spanish speaker by talking about the difference between consonants in English and consonants in Spanish. Because a lot of native English speakers who are learning Spanish are under the impression that they're the same when they're kind of the same, but not really. In English, oftentimes with a lot of our consonants, we will actually aspirate them. So what that means is, let's say you have the word pot, right? The word pot. If you take that letter P in the word pot, take your hand, stick it in front of your mouth, and go pot, pot. When you say that P, you're going to feel some hot air hit your hand. Why? Because when we say letter P in English, we breathe out as we're saying the P. Spanish, not the case at all. Spanish P's, they don't breathe out. So for instance, if we have the word para, like in para ti, it's not para ti. You're not really breathing out heavily. It's para ti, para ti, para ti, para ti, para ti. So if you take your hand, stick it in front of your mouth and go para ti, when you say that initial P, there should be very minimal air hitting your hand when you say it. So if you're saying para ti with some air coming out, it's an indication for native ears. They'll know immediately that, oh, this guy is a second language speaker of Spanish. This will also happen with the letter C, or the K sound. So in English, we might go cat. So if you take your hand and go cat, when you go K in cat, the K sound, you will feel some air hit your hand. In Spanish, the K sound does not have that. So for example, if we take the word caminar, which means to walk, right? Caminar, if you take your hand and go caminar, when you say that initial C, you're not going to feel really any air hit your hand. If you do, and you're saying something more like caminar, like a K, well, that's not right. It doesn't sound perfectly native. So be very mindful when you're saying your consonants in Spanish that you're not breathing air out when you're saying those consonants. Now, a quick note. It's not every consonant that you have to be careful of. Not every single consonant in Spanish, in English, has aspiration. Usually it's a lot of the stop consonants. So I don't want to go too far or too deep into linguistics, so to keep things really simple, I'm just going to, in the next 3 seconds, I'm going to throw a picture on the screen outlining all the consonants that we aspirate in English and all the consonants that are not aspirated in Spanish. I'll post that actually at the very end of the video. After we've closed everything out, I will put that list at the very end so you can view that. So that is everything for today. Please subscribe to my channel for more Spanish lessons. Yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.